to be this phenomenal speaker, that I was going to be a phenomenal orator, that I was going to be a person who was going to be able to articulate and be able to go out and represent hip-hop on so many different levels as long as I was able to pursue my education. But we're not even going to start there. I don't know if I should start at the part where I was fighting on the South Side and all of a sudden, you know, you get those moments where you know that you're outnumbered. So you just say, okay, you know what, I'm just going to close my eyes, I'm just going to pray, and I'm going to swing. And then all of a sudden you feel somebody grabbing your arm and you look over and it's Dr. Black. You know, I don't know if it was that day that God sent him, or if it was the day that I needed to know to keep pushing forward, or was it the day when he called me on the phone and said, I am now participating from a whole different level in the world of education. What I'm doing now is I would like for you to come out and help motivate my students. I want you to come. I'm participating with the students that everyone has written off, the girls who are the runaways, the boys who are the potential gangbangers. I am now participating with the worst of the worst to show them that they can become the best of the best, and I think I need to have you come in. I don't know if that was the day that God sent him into my life. If it was the day when he said, okay, listen, when you show up here at the school, I'm just going to let you take over the auditorium. I'm just going to introduce you, and I'm going to leave it to you. See, there's so many times that we have crossed paths that he has came into my life and he's done so many wonderful things that even on a night like tonight, when I told him, I said, you know, I'm going to come through. But then once they asked me to speak and get up here and say a few words, how honored I was to be able to be out of all of this room, and I'm sure everyone here has something great to say about this man, for them to still feel the need to pass me the microphone regarding him, which gave me butterflies. And I don't get butterflies because I'm nice at what I do. You know, I mean, it's been 30 years strong. I'm still one of the most sought after hosts. I work every weekend. That's how good God is. I have no management. I work every weekend. My phone does not stop ringing. And I've only made 2 albums in 30 years, where you have hip-hop artists now who make 30 albums in 2 years and still don't work the way I work. You know, and that is because I come from a whole different cloth. I come from the same cloth that has cut Dr. Black. I come from that cloth. I come from the cloth that they're still trying to duplicate today, but still keep coming up with something that is just a cheaper version of the fabric. So it is an honor for me to get up here and be able to tell you my testimony, because that's what it turned into. If you notice, I was supposed to be getting up here and talking about him, but I'm talking about the things he did for me, which makes it my testimony to let you know how great of a man he is. I was there for the good times, the bad times, the ups, the downs. See, that's what real people do. That's what real friends do. That's how you make that happen. You know, and you do these things and you come across this way because you want people to understand that there are some great men out here who still care about our community, who still care about our children, who are still willing to go out there in the trenches. You see, it's one thing to come and go into these private schools, but to say, okay, listen, I'm going where they're fighting. I'm going where they're failing. I'm going where they're fucking up. You see what I'm saying? And then for him to say, okay, listen, let's go into the fire. Don't worry, you won't get burned because I'm covering you. So it is an honor for me to introduce to you my mentor, someone who has been there for me, someone who God has made pop up when he was needed the most, Dr. Shango A.